Hello guys, let's look at how you can come up with a dairy farming management system using Microsoft Access database. So we shall start by looking at the demonstration. So the first stuff here is to see how our system rolls. So this is our splash form. So we wait for the splash form to load. That is up to 100. Then this one takes us to the dashboard. So in the dashboard, you'd expect that we have the data capture operations. You also have the reports operations. So we start by capturing the cow or the cattle, that is, or the cattle details. So I click on this stuff. This opens the cattle details form where we can capture the cow ID, the tag number, breed, date of birth, that is gender. We can capture the production ID, health status, date it was purchased, and the cost. Then once we do that, we can go ahead to the next point where we have the milk productions. This is the point where you can capture the cow ID, the date produced, the quantity produced, the shift. So here we have the morning shift, afternoon shift or evening, then remarks. Then up here we have the reports. Right now I may wish to have the production summary. Then I may also wish to have the quality. Like for example, I might want to have the quality. Right? Let's say enter the quality, high quality. Let's say you want to see production over 10 liters. Then for the lower case, you can also see production less than 10. So guys, once I cross on this one, if I minimize this one, like for example, if I click on this one, you see now my system has shown me the tag number of the cow producing less than 10 liters. Then on the other hand, you can see now the cows producing, that is the high volumes. Then you can also look at the dairy milk production report, that is the liters produced on that day. Also, you can talk about the veterinary, the vet checking the cows or looking at your livestock, where you have the treatment, who treated, health issues, such. Then you can also have its report. At the end of the day, you can be in a position to have the summary of whatever was done. So guys, let's start by creating the that is the database. So here we shall launch where our data is. Then I wish to go to access. So right click, go to new, then go to database. From here we shall create our our dairy farming management system, like that. So once I do this, seems there is such name, so we can just call it our dairy, that is our dairy farming. You can have our dairy farming MIS. Then I open the database and start creating the tables. So I just go to create, then table design. Now here we shall have our cow ID. Then we shall have our tag number. Remember, our cow ID here is the auto number and the primary key. Then we shall have the breed of our cow. We shall have the birth date. This is date and time. Then we shall have our gender. Here by default we shall have female. So we shall have female as our default since we want milk production. Then we can have milk production ID. This is number. Then we shall have the next stuff. We shall have the health status. The health status, that is healthy, sick, etc. Then we shall also have purchase date. This is date and time. Then we shall have the cost. This is currency. So that's what we have as at our first table. So this one we can just call it cows. Then after having done that, we create the next table design. Now we are creating milk production table. We shall have now the milk production ID. Remember, this one should be the primary key now, rather than we have the other one as a foreign key. So you have the cow ID. This is number. This is a foreign key now. We shall have date produced. This is date and time. We shall have the quantity produced. Quantity produced. The quantity produced is number, guys. Then we shall have the shift. This is when you milk. Shift. So in our shift, we shall have the lookup wizard, where I use option number 2. I'll type in the values I want, go to next. So here we shall have the morning shift, we shall have the afternoon, then we shall have the evening shifts. Then after having done that, we shall now have our milk production, cow ID, date produced, quantity produced, shift, and remarks. You can also have remarks. Like for example, you can say, you can have something like feeding condition. You can also have something like milk. You can comment about milk quality, etc. That is for the remarks. So this one is milk production table. Then we close that one. We proceed create to the next table. The next table is sales, whereby you can have sales ID. This is the auto number and the primary key. Then we can have the next one is date sold. This is date and time. We can have the next one is customer ID. Customer ID, guys, is foreign key. This is number. Then we shall have the quantity sold. This is number. Then we shall have the price per liter. This can be also, you can use this one, price per liter, you can just use number. This you can use number. Then we shall have total sale. Now total sale here can be a calculated field, total sales, whereby you can just go to calculated field. Then here we shall have the quantity sold multiplied by price per liter, like that. So we can have that field here, quantity sold times this one here, price per liter. That is as far as that one is concerned. So this one is sales. You can have this one as sales. Then we can also create another table. For that case, we shall have customers. So we have the customer ID, auto number. Then we shall have the customer name, customer name. Then this is our primary key. We shall have the contacts or contact number. We can then have the email. This is the contact number. This have the email. Then you can also have the address of this person. Again, save this one as customers. Then cross this one. We create our RAS table. Create table design. We shall have the veterinary. That is the veterinary services. We shall have the veterinary services, whereby we shall have the record ID, auto number, primary key. Then we shall have the cow ID. Remember, the cow ID here is foreign key from the cows. Then we shall have the date of checkups. We have C, date and time. Then we shall have the health issue at hand. The health issue at hand. Then we have the treatment issued. Then we shall have the vet name or ID. Then this one is the veterinary records, so you can just call it the vet records. Then after having done that, we are supposed to go on to the next session where I should create the relationship. But before we do that, guys, we shall first of all feed this data. So I have this data with me, the data I have already prepared to save on time instead of typing. So I just paste. So we have the vets records. Let's go to the sales. We have not really the sales, but the customers. We shall have our customers. These are our customers. Copy. Then I just proceed to where the customers are and then do the necessary. Then from there we shall have the milk production. So milk productions, I have this stuff here, copy. Again, I just feed my table with the data. Then after having done that, we shall have, this is the cow ID. So we shall also go to where the cows are. So the cow ID 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have the cow ID, the tag numbers, copy this. So again, I just go to this point and then paste. So after having done that, we are now supposed to have the data that I required: veterinary, customer, milk production, and the cows. So I'm done with this. Now guys, the next thing is to create relationships. So go to database tools, relationships, then remove these ones. These ones, you get them here. Then click on design, then this point, show tables. So bring your tables here. These are my tables. Then just create a relationship. Like for example here, guys, we have the sales, whereby we shall have this customer ID here, like that. Then we shall have the cow ID to the cow ID. So these guys again, like that. Then we shall have, cow ID here, the cow that is producing this milk we are selling, like that. So this is our relationship for that case, where we have the cow ID and such. So guys, after doing that, the next stuff is to create queries. So we shall create the first query, daily milk production. So that is the first query. So I'll just go to create, then design. This time around, I need to have all my tables displayed, guys. Now I am creating the daily milk production report. So in this stuff, I'll have to add the milk production. So this is the one that I use. I want to have such. So for that case, I'll have to select the field dates, that is date produced and the quantity produced. These are the fields I require from the production table. So I need to save this one as daily production, as daily production report. Then after having done that, that is daily production report, I proceed to the next query. So this one will be my query here, that is the daily production report. So here we need to have the date produced, and if you look at this, I have the date produced and I have the quantity produced. So I just need to go to design, then I click on run. So you realize that there is a lot of duplications here, so we can just go up here, go to SQL, and immediately after the word select, we type distinct and then save our query. So again, I go to design view, and then now I can run my query. You see now it has removed the duplications. So I can just go to home, then click on total icon here, then choose to see how many some. I have sold 65 so far. Rate us. Guys, we proceed to the sales summary query. So create, go to query design, put your tables the way your tables are, like that. So I need to have date sold. So date sold, I need to have quantity sold, date sold, quantity sold, and total sale, and total sale. Then once I do this, I need to save it as sales summary. Right click, go to this one. So this is the sales summary. You can just call them report because I'll be using them in the report. So again, I just double click. You see, this is what I have. Again, I remove the duplication. Go to design view. Right click up here. Go to SQL. Just immediately after the word select, type distinct, and save your stuff. Again, go back to design view, and then you can run. You see now, I have my duplications removed. So I go to home, click on the total sigma sign. Again here, just click on sum. You'll see the amount and the total sold. This is the correct stuff. Then I proceed, I go to raw milk production. I want to see the cows producing less milk as per my target. So I go to query design. I want to use the cows and milk production. So here I'll go and have the tag number of the cow, then date produced, that is date produced, then the quantity produced, such. Then I want to see the raw producing cows. So I'll go to the criteria on the quantity produced and then type res, then the parameter can just say enter, that is enter minimum production amount. This one will give me the target of the minimum I want. Like for example, first of all, I just save this one as a row. I will save it as raw milk producing cows. So if I run this one, raw milk producing cows, then I type something less than 10. You see, I will see I have 2 cows, tag 3 and tag 6. they have produced 8 liters and 6. So it's below 10 liters that I want, and therefore they are supposed to be produced by the raw milking cows. Then I proceed and go to create, then query design. Then this time round, I want to see I want to see the cows producing, producing more milk. I can just have that one. The cows producing more milk, which will be actually a duplication of whatever is there. So let's go and see customers who bought more than X liters. So you just need to go to customers like that. Then the sales, milk production, vet, cows. Now here I will create the customer name. Then I will go to date sold. So date sold, then quantity sold. Sorry for this. Quantity sold, and then in the criteria of quantity sold here, I'll just type greater than. Then I put the parameter to be asked. Enter. That is enter. That is enter quantity. Enter quantity. Enter quantity. So the parameter will be enter quantity whenever I run this one. So this one I can just save it as customers who bought more than X liters. So whenever I run this, customers who bought, I need to know how many customers bought more than 8 liters. So these are the customers, though I have the duplication. I remove the duplication, go to SQL, just immediately after this type the word distinct, then save it, then go back to design view, and then now you can run it. You see, quantity I need 8. You see now, I already have the guys without duplication. Can also have the liters, total liters they bought by going to this point and choose sum. So I can see the number of liters these guys have bought. Then we shall also go ahead and create another query for cow health records. So go to create, go to query design. So we have our query, those two tables, cows and veterinary records. So here I have the cow tag number, I have the breed, I have the health status, like that. Then from the veterinary table I have date of checkup, then I have health issue, then I have the treatment given and the name of the vet, like that. So this one is cow health records. So this is for the cow health records report. So cow health records, I can just click, then you can be in a position to see the query running. Lastly, we shall create the query that is total revenue. So here I'll go to design view, then I'll just go to this point from sales table, like that. Then from the sales table, I select the total sale. That is the total sale. Then once I do this, I can just save this one as the total revenue. Revenue report, like that. Then again, right click here, go to SQL. You can add distinct to avoid duplicate. Distinct to avoid duplicates. Again, go back to design view, and then you can now run it. You see now, you will see the quantity sold and the total sales of that one. Then from there, you need now to design the forms. So you can just click on now, like for example, I want to capture I want to have the cow details. So I just click on the cow, go to create, then click on form. So this is the form I have. You just go to where the form is and do the editing as you wish. So I need to do my editing, guys. Just put the colors that I want, like that. So this one can just go to have light green, like this. Then you can add the required buttons by going to properties, or like for example, I want them to be model, that is popping up forms. Then again, if for example this is the cows, if I have the cows, you see this is the form I have. So from here I can just add now the buttons I want. Here just go to design, click this button. Like for example, I want to add a new, so go to record operations, add a new, like that. Then finish. This is the add a new button. Then you can also have another button like delete or save. So just draw here records. I want to delete records, like this. Finish. So this is my second button, delete button, like this. Then we have cross button customized. There is this code, guys. This code. Now this code here, this code, once you copy this code, it will allow you to have a customized cross button with options of yes and no. So just go to design, go to toggle button. Here, draw your toggle button, then type inside the cross, like that. It's my toggle button. Then go to property sheet, design property sheet. Go to event, on click. What happens when I click? Event procedure, hit the three dots. Then paste your code exactly the way it is. But you can change here the title. Do you want to cross? Just call this one as our Dairy Farmers Program Pro. So save it. So guys, when I go to this point, home view, when I click this button, you see now it brings Dairy Farmers Pro. Are you sure you want to cross? No, I am retained there. Do you want to cross? Yes, it works. So you can customize that one as that. And when you go to next here, you see now you can also utilize these buttons here instead of adding so many buttons on this stuff. So I'm done with that one. We proceed to the next form. The next form is milk production. So I click on milk production, go to create, click on form. So this is what I have. Again, go to design view. Guys, just work on this, customize this. This one, I want to customize this one to look exactly as I want. Like this. So for this one, you just bring it up there. Then go format, do your stuff. Like this, can change the color of this form. Can also reduce the size, like that. Then this is our milk production. This is our milk production form, not a table now. So you can still do the same. Double click here, go to all, model, yes, pop up, yes, like that. Then go to event procedure, don't forget. Go to design, you want to add the cross button. So toggle button, draw it up here, type cross, like that. Then go to event, on click, hit the three dots, paste your code, like that. So you just need to change this to your title, to Dairy Farmers MI. Yes, it can be like that. So you save it. So this is our stuff here. You save that one. So again, you can save and run. See now, this button is still working. You can utilize this one. This is for new record. This is for going back. So you can still leave it like that, but you can still opt to add buttons like I have showed you. So just go to design, click the button, and then draw it. So I can have next here, text, finish. Again, go back, take another button here for previous, next, text, finish. So now I have my two buttons like this. So can just equate this one to this one, and for the cross button can no, I just wanted it to be somewhere in the corner. You can still change color of this one. Go to format, shape. I want them to be black and white, color white. See, so you can you can really manipulate this stuff. Next record. You see now it's working. Again, we have the sales. That is the sales. So for the sales, you can just go to create, then form. For the sales, again right click, go to design view. You repeat the same stuff for all forms that you want captured. Then you do your thing. You can do your thing here. You can also change the font sizes as you wish. Then this one, I need this one to be just a small form. So just bring it to this point here, like this, guys. So save it as sales, but add the cross button, your customized cross button here. So this is cross. Then go to design, property sheet. Then on click, you choose the event procedure, hit the three dots, and paste your code. Then save it. So this is what we have. Don't forget, when you are here, go to all, put these 2 years so that you can have a small form, not a very big form. You see now how my form looks like. Now I can just utilize these buttons to scroll and add new, just like I wish. So again, cross this one, yes. So we have our 3 forms. The next thing here is to create the reports. Like for example, we shall need to have daily milk production report. So this one, just click on it, click on create, then click on report. You'll automatically have your report. Now you can just go to design view and make it as attractive as you wish by, for example, bringing this here, then bringing all this to the center, somewhere, something of the sort. This one, this is the number of records captured here. You see, can just go to format, outline, I just say transparent. This one, transparent, then put the stuff like that. So when I click on this one, you see the report I have, very attractive, daily production report. Then we proceed, we have sales report. You can have the sales summary, click on create, then click on report. Again, this is what I have. Just go back to design view, then edit it as you wish, like that. This shows the number of records sold. So bring this one somewhere in the center. Go to format, borrowed. Can give it the color you wish. Change the font size as you wish, like that. Then go to shape outline, transparent, shape transparent. Then save. Sales. You see now this is my sales. I have my report looking professional, like that. Can have it like that. Then cross this one. Now we have the daily production and the sales. You can also have a list of customers. Or for example, you want to see a report of raw producing cows. Just go to create report, like that. Now later on, once you filter, like if I click on this one, raw, then I want to see less than 8 liters. You see now I have 1 cow, a raw producing cow. The next stuff is to create the dashboard. The dashboard is the form. It is the form that holds other forms. So here you just go to create, then click on form design. This is my form here. Then can just have a picture of a cow here. So this is in my dashboard. So I just go to this point, go to all, picture type here. Picture type, go to where my pictures are, then you can have the dairy cow, like that. You see now I have my cow there. This one I want it stretched. You can also use zoom. stretch, zoom. You see? Okay, I need it like this. So when now I click on this, when I zoom this way, you see now my picture is in the background. So I can just now opt to add my stuff here. And I want a situation whereby when I click on this form, it fills the screen. So this one is the dashboard. It's my dashboard. So there is also this code, guys. You can pause the video and copy these codes or screenshot them. So if this code here maximizes the screen to fit the access, like now, okay, we are in this one. When I want this one filling the screen, I'll double click here, make it modal and pop up, then go to event procedure, on road, event procedure. What happens on road? I want it to maximize and fill the screen. So I just paste there and save. So when I click on this form, dashboard, you see, it fills the screen. So right click again, go to design view. Now I can add my forms, my reports, etc. So I can just go to design, take the button here, then draw. So open form, next. I want to open cows. So next, open, here I can just say, that is cow details capture. Finish. Again, go to form. I want to draw the other form. The other form is open form. Next, I want to have milk production. Next. So this is milk production capture. Finish. Then I have the other one. Draw it here. So this one now form operations, open form. Next, this is sales. Next. Again here, this is sales capture. Finish. So these are my buttons. And again, I can just modify them. Just go to shape. I want them to be red and white in color and bold. So these are my stuff. And to include these reports, you can still arrange them somewhere. Like now, this one, can just have it here, like this. This one, just go to design. Then you can take this frame here, just draw it here. So here, I'll have to cancel this. Then here in the frames, just call it forms. Then I now need the reports, so I can create the reports here. Go to report operations, open report. Next, daily production report. This is daily production reports. Finish. Okay, let's repeat this. Design, hold this. So we have report, open report. Next, daily production report. So this is daily production reports. Next, finish. Again, repeat, take the same, go to report, open report. Next, raw milk producing cows. So this is raw milk producing cows. Next, finish. Again, take this one. This is the rusting report operations, open report. Next, sales summary. Next, so here type sales summary reports, then finish. So this one again, you can just bring them together like this. Then again, do your stuff. Go to this point here. You can have them color green and white. Then design, take this frame here. You can draw your frame. Cancel this. This one, just call it reports. Reports, stroke, summaries, like that. So when I run this form, guys, look at what I have. Now I can be in a position to capture my stuff, milk production, you see. Now it becomes very attractive. Reports can have them opened, you see now. When I minimize this, or when I cross this one, I'll be in a position to see that my reports are open. These are my reports, like that. Lastly, you can import the splash form. You can import the splash form from another application. Then you link it with this. Alternatively, you can create one. Like for example, you can just go to create. Then we have more forms here. Just go to model form. Remove these ones. Again, change the color of this one to break monotony. Then we have our splash form design. When you are designing, you can just take a label. So this one is splash form. Then go to format, increase the that one is, this is our splash form. So in our splash form, we shall double click here, then go to timer here. Interval, you can put something like 3000. Then go to on timer, choose event procedure, then hit the 3 dots. So here we shall first of all by saying do cmd.cross. Now this one crosses the splash form and then opens your dashboard. So do cmd.open form, then the form name. The form name is dashboard, like that. Then you open it in normal form. Normal, I see normal, like that. As simple as that. You can pause the video and look at it. Splash. So let's see whether our splash works. So I click this, open this, sorry, close. So splash loads for a few milliseconds, then opens the dashboard. So that's how you accomplish a computer project using Microsoft Access. Remember, today I was taking you through how to create a daily farmers management system using Microsoft Access. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to like and share my videos.